Top of it, fellas. It's Dylan Alexander. Thanks for checking me out. And on today, I just wanted to drop a little game on y'all about these women to help y'all navigate your dating life because it can be real treacherous and heartbreaking if you're not careful. Because these women are advanced when it comes to manipulation and the games that they play. And a lot of men, we just have this lens that we view women through. And it can be really misleading and deceiving if you're not careful, man. So buckle up, man. I'm just gonna drop a couple gems on y'all, man. Firstly, if y'all haven't read it, man, the book Malcolm X, he does mention that the average man essentially should know what the pimps knew. And in my journey of understanding women and trying to get some kind of game out here, I've come to the conclusion that I've always deep down searched for game directly from the source of the people that have the best game, which for men it's pimps. Yeah, that's right. I know it's the underground world that it's taboo, but when you really think about it, man, we have to understand what the pimps know. Because today, most women operate just like hoes. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. A lot of women, they operate just like hoes, except they don't get paid for doing hoe activities. And this is not a new thing. They've always done this, right? But today, it's almost like rewarded and celebrated for women to behave like hoes. And men are still getting played and suckered into believing that these women are sweet little angels who can do no wrong and they are so innocent. And that couldn't be further from the truth, man. And I'm here to tell you right now, if you feel like women, especially a beautiful woman, and you just make up these ideas in your head of this woman that you're liking and you're starting to get a crush on or whatever, you are really about to play yourself if you haven't done it already. Most of you watching have done it. You've played yourself plenty of times. Just looking at a woman and thinking that she's all sweet and just this great person. She's just innocent. She doesn't have any nasty thoughts. No. She keeps her legs closed. She doesn't get ran through. No, she wouldn't do that. Hey, man. If you want to think like that, keep thinking that. And keep getting played if you want to. But if you're tired of getting played like that and you're tired of discovering that this woman that you thought was sweet and innocent is in fact just as nasty as you are, just as conniving as you would never even believe, and she's out for her best interest and just trying to survive just like you, and just she wants the best for herself. Listen, at the end of the day, man, we're all human beings. We got to break that down. We're all people. We all get the urge to have sex and everybody wants love. But, we got to remember, man, first you got to stop imagining women in such a way that is not real. You got to get back with reality and understand that women get horny just like you. They have crushes on guys the same way you have crushes on girls, and they fantasize about sex and all this the same way we do. The same exact way, if not more. And in fact, what I challenge you to do is put yourself in a woman's shoes for a second. Yeah, not on no weird gay stuff. I'm saying just imagine being a woman, right? In the way that society's programmed in, what's frowned upon, right? Because as a man, because we're men, we just think of life as a man. It's pretty, it's hard. But when it comes to sex and stuff, we're allowed to. It's cheered on to go slay a bunch of chicks, and who can pull the finest woman, and I banged this many X and Y chicks this year, and oh man, I'm the man, right? That's cool. That's okay. And your whole life, that's been the thing. And it's the opposite for women. It's like, oh, don't have sex with a bunch of men. That's no good. You're a slut. You're a whore. Don't do that. Keep your legs closed. You'll be shamed if you do that, lady, right? And the woman, she's hearing the same cheering that the men get for doing the same thing that she gets shamed for, right? I'm not here to judge it. This is just what it is, right? And I'm saying put yourself in her shoes to understand that while men are getting cheered for that, women are like have to hide it and like, damn. And there's a level of envy. There's a level what they call penis envy and jealousy and a little resentment. Can you imagine, right? As a woman, you're like, well, how in the world are these men getting cheered for the same thing I'm getting shamed about for? Right? So now, as a woman, you can imagine like, man, I get horny too. Man, I would like to like mess with a few guys, couple guys been in my DMs and trying to get at me in school and at work. And yeah, and so now think, she still wants to accomplish those things. She still wants to get it in. But now, because of society's programming and rules, they gotta be sneaky, right? They gotta be sneaky with it. And here's another factor that we don't factor in as men, and I'm sure you do, but you don't really think about it, is the fact that women, they get offers like 10 to 100 times more than we do, maybe 1,000 times more than we can't even fathom the amount of offers that women get on a daily, weekly, monthly basis of guys that are just interested and would love to tap that ass. And it's just constant. I'm talking from preteens till grown women. They are constantly getting offers for dudes that just want to slay them down. And granted, they're really good at denying these offers. They're really good at handpicking and, oh, no, thank you, right? But there's a lot of guys that she's like, you know what? I'll come on in, but keep it on the low. Shh. I don't want my body count. I don't want that getting out, right? They got to keep it on the low. They got to set it up a certain way. And they get it in, they're getting it in with a lot of guys. Especially in the social media age, the cell phone was invented, that whole thing is madness. It's madness. Now, that's what it is. And if you're one of these guys, you a player, you've been hollering at these bras, you get it in. These women, they down sometimes. Sometimes they not, for the shot shooters, So I'm saying all of this to say, man, when you put yourself in a woman's shoes, you can see, you can understand, right? That's what it's really all about, is understanding how easy it is for a woman to run up her body count and get with a whole bunch of dudes and just really ruin her womb, if we think about it. Because, she really ain't supposed to be having this much sex with this many different dudes. Because especially, from the first couple guys, man, that's going to mess some things up if it's not the right guy. I know chicks that are in their 30s who still got the phone number from her first boyfriend, and he could still call her up whenever, and she's going to answer the call. And he's pulling up and having his way. Both can be married and everything. It don't matter. That womb, man. Right? As a woman, that womb is powerful. And whoever has access to that womb, the first couple guys who got access, and the energy behind those guys, she's always gonna be susceptible to that. I don't care what contract she signs with the marriage and a ring, the wedding, boyfriend, girlfriend, you guys been in love for years. And she might just still in the back of her mind, you don't even know, huh? You don't even know that she still got a thing for old boy from 11th grade, 10th grade, still got access, still following her on Instagram, and can just have that whenever he's in town. Oh yeah. Yeah, ask Corinne Steffens, Superhead. I think she's like married, and the whole industry had their way with her. That's her name, is Superhead. And I think she mentioned in the interview she was married, but Lil Wayne calls her up, or whatever rapper that she was messing with can call her up whenever, and she gotta like, hey, I gotta step out, baby. I gotta take care of Lil Wayne. Right? Listen, man, this is something you gotta understand with women, man. They're not so sweet and innocent. And you gotta remove those lenses of innocence and sweet little angel. Take those lenses off. Because it's just gonna blind you, and you're gonna get caught off guard if you find out some stuff and you don't see her for who she is. I'm not here to judge women for that. I'm just here to help you men see the truth, right? This is the whole like concept of this whole red pill space, where you take the red pill and see the truth, black pill, all this stuff. Man, I'm not really into labels. I'm just into being honest and just straight up like, this is the truth. This is the reality. And as men, we have to operate in reality. We can't be living in fantasy world and Disneyland. Like a lot of women, they love to live in Disney fantasies and all that. Let them have that. We should be the ones selling them the dream. Don't get sold the dream to you and you buy the dream and mess around and be heartbroken after you find out your chick's been she got a dude coming over your house. Y'all got a family, kids. That doesn't matter. It doesn't mean nothing. Trust me. I'm telling you, listen, don't shoot the messenger. Be mad if you want to. But it's the truth, and it shall make you free. All right? So take it and apply it. Use it how you want to. Don't be mad at these women. Just like I said, just be aware and understand. Now, when you see her, don't look at her as like this sweet little angel, man. Look at her as just some like the pimps do. If you really want to be advanced, look at her like the pimps do. Like, this some nothing ass hoe. This little nothing ass broad. Don't be tripping on these hoes, man. Like, enjoy them. Set your rules in place, all right? Whenever you got a woman that you're dealing with, you should have a program for her to get on board. And don't think that she's going to come on board and already know how things go. No, sir. You got to lay the groundwork for how she needs to operate in your household, in your program, and make sure she understands. And these are my rules. This is my contract. Mess around and get you a piece of paper. Write down the rules so it's clear. There's no misunderstandings. And have her read it thoroughly. Hell, make her take a quiz and a test on it to make sure she knows and memorizes your rules. And have her sign at the bottom. And make you a copy, tuck it away. Right? That's between you and her. And you put it in a file cabinet somewhere. Next thing you know, if she breaks one of the rules, You decide, because this is your life, fellas. This is your household, your government, your state, right? This is my state of California. Dylan, you know what I'm saying? This is Dillville over here. And if you want to be in Dillville, these are the rules you got to abide by. And if you break them, you know what I'm saying? However you want to do it, 3 strikes and you're out, whatever. Or certain ones that you break, you're automatically gone. Just so she knows, I'm not tripping. I told you, I laid it down and you still broke it. So you're gone, baby. All right? And it just makes things smooth and easy. And you want her to learn you. You want her to really be all the way in on your program and what you got. Because most guys ain't doing this. And if they are, that's their program. It's not going to be the same as your program. That's the beauty of it. But this is important because you don't want some chick that's been living however she's been living, messing with all these buster ass dudes. Now she comes on board, try to mess with you, and starts doing anything and everything that she wants to. And now you still taking her back and accepting things, and now you out here getting played around with. No, sir. Man, I'm great, man. I'm not about to get played around with. All right? That's just me. And if you watching me, I expect you to be great as well, man. We got to get these women back on board, following rules and being good women again, because it's a hodemic out here. And these broads are doing anything, and they expect you to still look at them like sweet little angels, because most guys are simp suckers, man. Oh yeah, and they're just letting these broads have their way and play games, and we got to cut that out around here, you dig? So I hope this helps, man. Take them damn rose-colored glasses of sweet little angel vision and throw them in the garbage can. And put on your pimp goggles, man. Yeah, put on your pimp goggles, man, and go on pimp mode, and it's gonna help things be way easier. You're gonna be way happier. You won't tolerate no BS. And you'll get the most out of women. And things will be in their proper place. You'll be the leader, she'll be the follower, and you're on the pedestal, and she's obeying the president, the chief, the captain, the CEO, the boss. And that's just how nature is supposed to be, man. That's just how it is. In nature, that's how it is. The male lion is the leader, and he got a whole bunch of lionesses, and they are in his pride, and they go hunt for him, and he sleeps for 20 hours a day or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? He hunts when he wants to. He has his way. It's his world, man. You only get one life, man. Make sure it's your world. Don't let you be out here working and hustling and busting your ass for nothing. Just to be a slave following a woman's instructions just because you want that little sweet piece of kitty cat. Man, we got to cut that off, man. That's the old way of being, man. That's done. All that programming, all the old TV shows that programmed us, Disney and all that made it so that we're all on that stupid program that we used to be on. Man, throw that in the garbage, man. Let's get back to reality. You dig? So, I hope this helps. And do the right thing, fellas. Stick to your rules and your philosophy, and there's going to be a woman out there or women out there that are more than happy to follow it. I promise. All right, just keep searching and keep being great. All right, but that's it, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, what your program looks like, you know what I'm saying, your rules, how you operate in your household and stuff like that. And yeah, subscribe if you mess with me. I got more stuff on the way. I'm gonna holla at y'all on the next one. Peace.